Like my guy, member of the channel, day one member too. Bam, double salute to him, Mr. Pragmatic. Mr. Prag, thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Mr. Pragmatic says, I was in attendance with manager Marty when we had lunch with that content creator. He praised Marty throughout the lunch and then turned around and made a diss video. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, he did, Mr. Pragmatic. That's a fact now. He's talking about the content creator that I just played that audio for y'all. Some of y'all just caught the tail end of that when you just joined in the live. But that's Mr. Pragmatic. He was there. He's a witness. You see, that's what be going down. Yeah, you know, people try to praise you to your face, and then when you walk away, they bow, bow. They throwing shots at you. You know that's what they do. Some people just don't have any class or moral compass. But it's all right. We don't complain. Thank you, Mr. Prag. Salute to you again, my brother. And that is facts. Turned right around and dissed me. Yes, he did. Yeah, hold on for a minute, Mr. Prag. I What did he say? What did he say, Mr. Prag? What did he say?
You know what I'm saying? Was on deck. I forgot his friend's name, but his friend came to. Man, we all sat down and had lunch to get some education on boxing business. You know what I'm saying? I had to get some education on the management of boxing, bro. So we sat down and ate. We had some chow. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to do on here. Now, everybody can have a meeting like this. Everybody can't have a meeting like this, right? But we did. You know what I'm saying? And everyone was exchanging, conversation about different topics of boxing. Pretty much, Marty was able to provide his expertise on the managerial side of boxing. Let me tell you something about Marty. Marty absolutely is official when it comes to knowing what he's talking about with the managerial side. I know people are gonna sit up here and have their gripes and complaints because everybody want to be an expert. But the man know what the fuck he talking about, y'all. He know what he talking about, man. He cool people. He's solid dude. I know a lot of people weren't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but shoot, we sat down and had chow, bro. We was chopping it up. And, Marty was giving some line for line managerial expertise. I suggest y'all subscribe to the man channel and pay attention to what he has to say, because when somebody gives you information straight off the cuff like that, that means their recall memory is from experience. That means they know how to regurgitate the information to the listener.
Y'all listen to him. He said subscribe to the channel now. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that jab, hook, uppercut, that like button. Yeah, don't come over here and freeload. Come on over here and be a part of this thing here. Yeah, come on through. I'm about to drop that link in just a few. I just want to play this. Let me play a little bit of this, y'all. Then we're going to get to it.
You know what I'm saying? He really understands what the business side is. And I'm going to tell you straight up, like, I have a much more better understanding of how in depth he is with boxing.
Man said he got a better understanding of how in depth I am in boxing. Man, I played enough, Mr. Pratt. I played enough. Double salute to my guy, Lifeline Music TV, member of the channel. Thank you for your super sticker, brother, and your contribution. Ooh, man, oh man. Listen, you see, you ain't got to take my word for it. I just roll the tape. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. From now on, that's all I do is roll the tape, man. Yeah, I played that because people like to discredit me. So I figured why not play a video and audio of a guy from last year, February of 2023, last year. Now, when you go listen to him now, all of a sudden, I'm not qualified as a manager. I don't know nothing about the business of boxing. All the stuff that the man done lying on me to this day saying about me. You see? And the only reason I'm playing this and saying this, it has nothing to do with that content creator. I promise you. It has nothing to do with it. What I'm trying to show y'all is he's a pro Terrence Crawford fan. His channel is just basically all pro Terrence Crawford. And the guy was cool with me until I started doing videos trying to teach Terrence Crawford about the business of boxing. And I was critical. And it did work. I mean, we did get the biggest fight in the last almost a decade. He did do he, meaning Crawford, did everything Manager Marty asked him to do to secure the fight with Spence, right? So I've done videos on it. Videos teaching Crawford the business of boxing. And people like this guy, this content creator, you see, started dissing me. Why? Well, because they didn't like my presentation. I'm talking about a whole nother man. How are you offended? And this goes to Crawford fans. That's the point I'm bringing all this up. How are y'all offended because I'm saying true things about Crawford? How are you offended? How did I hurt your feelings? How did I get you to insult me in my on my channel in my comment section? I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about the Crawford fans. Not all of them, just some. Why are you offended? Why? Because I said Terrence Crawford's performance was enhanced? That's why you are offended? Bro, I didn't say anything about you. But I managed to get you to call me names in my comment section. I managed to get you to insult me in my comment section. I managed to get you to insult me live in the chat. See, I don't ask the questions of why they do this anymore. I don't do that. You know why? No reason is good enough for me. Who cares? What I ask is when. I don't ask why, I want to know when. When are you going to come up here and acknowledge when I do something that's right? Forget why. When? And why is important. Don't get it twisted. Why is it? But when? When you going to come up here and say, Manager Marty, I don't agree with everything that you say, but you was right. When you told Terrence Crawford to sign a multi-fight deal with PBC, you was right, so that he can secure the fight with Errol Spence and then the rematch. You was right, Manager Marty. When? When you gonna come up here and keep it real? When? When I told Terrence Crawford to his face when I met him in Texas, don't re-sign with Bob Arum. When you gonna come up and say, you was right, Manager Marty? When? When I told y'all, I told y'all that the snack fighters, this is recently as last week, I told y'all that the snack fighters have this unexpected power in the second and third round. You ain't hear that from nobody else. So when you gonna come up here and say, Manager Marty, you was right. When I told Terrence Bud Crawford, don't be so arrogant after he did that Instagram live video, said he was on the phone with Al Heyman and he get to talk to the big wigs and he don't need nobody to represent him. I said, good representation in this business is priceless. Go get you some adequate representation to negotiate on your behalf with an experienced guy and a shrewd businessman like Al Heyman. And didn't Terrence Crawford do that? And then turned around and after getting adequate representation, he flipped it. The representation flipped it on Errol Spence and used Errol Spence's determination against him by making Errol Spence become the B side in the negotiations, and Terrence Crawford was the A side and got all of his demands met. When, Terrence Crawford fans, when are you going to come up here and say, Manager Marty, you were right? When you going to say the same thing World Combat Sports said? Dad, Manager Marty know the business. When I told Devin Haney to get on the phone and call Al Heyman after he did that post-fight press conference after the Lomachenko fight. And he said, I might move up. I'm going to move up to 140. I might just move up. I said, no. Stay right there. Get on the phone with Al so that you can easily negotiate and get that fight with Tank Davis to get the biggest bag in your career. The money, the revenue. And Devin Haney and them did not listen to Manager Marty. And they went up there to 140 and then got on the phone and called Eddie Hearn and got with another guaranteed promotion. When are Crawford fans going to come here and say, you know what, Manager Marty, you do know the business of boxing. You're right. When we need answers. See, I'm not asking you to come up here and give me no adulation or praise. I don't adorn the praises of men. I keep telling y'all that. I'm not an egotistical person like the other people. I don't care about that. What I care about is that the audience become educated on the business and the sport of boxing. That's all I care about. That's it. I care about nothing else. Well, I do care about other things, but I mean, it's not about me, is what I'm saying. It's not about me.